Hello, everybody. It is the one true Dreamer live on YouTube. The game is Snowrunner. I am bored, and I figured I would play a little bit of Snowrunner. Sorry, I'm tripping on my words, and because I'm setting up my chat. Here we go. Okay, it is rolling. Just so you know, there is a delay in the chat. The reason being, people like to come in and try to use slurs in the chat. So it goes through and it's auto AI the keywords out. Any oozles. Let's get on with it, shall we? Okay. I believe I was working on some blockages over no. Yeah, the map is it's all over the place. Okay, so we got that bridge there that I'm working on. I think I already dropped what I needed off there. I just need two wooden plank. But I was working on another blockage somewhere else. I'm looking for it. Ah, right here. Yeah. I wanted to get this fixed up. That way, once the bridge is done, we can just start getting right to business. I don't like the fact that this is destroyed. I'm going to go through tasks and see if this can be rebuilt. I want to kind of just fix all the roads first for fun. Because I've never really done that. I've always just like struggled my way through it. And this time I'm just like, me, you know what? Let's just take time and fix everything. Like this one right here. I think I've delivered here, and the only thing I need is to get tires. I think that's what it called for, tires. I took a picture of it, but I just don't feel like looking at it again. So, okay, two cement and two consumables. Two cement, two consumables. Okay. Uh, if I remember correctly, let's just set up with twofer. Grab all four. There's my two consumables. Warehouse. Okay, I already have that marked. So I need to get two there. And I think city warehouse. Like I said, it's hard to remember. Yeah, consumables are there. And where is Arbor Road? So we got to get the first to. Um, where are we at here? Come on. I'm here. And okay, so I'm here. Cruise the. Take the truck. Drive through here. Get up there. Okay. So we know where we're going. We're gonna go grab cement consumables and open up the road to work on that bridge. We're just clearing a path to the bridge where we ain't got to drive around anymore. Making it more simple. I like using this truck because it's such a big gas tank. Yeah, we need to go there. Hello, Courtney. Snowrunner. It is a trucking game where you do tasks to help out civilians in certain scenarios in certain states. Right now, we're working on unlocking a blockage to a bridge that I'll show you real quick. I just got the cement part. We need to get consumables and cement, and I'll show you why here right now. Go to map. Okay, this is the entire map. Now, there is a second section of map you can go to also do missions. But I have a contract, a main contract, to fix this bridge I'm working on. But there's a lot of road blockages around said map that I'm trying to get rid of. Like, see, here's another one where we can clear this and make a road. But there are blockages, see, like this right here. And I'm trying to get rid of these because during these missions, I'm going to need to be able to get through these. So I'm working on removing like worksite landslides and issues and fixing bridges. So this right here is a bridge that needs to be done, and this is a work site that's going to be that requires the stuff that I'm telling you, the 2 cement and the 2 consumables to get rid of this in order to keep this road nice, clean, and open for traffic to the port, to start fixing the port and working on other such things. So there's a lot of different contracts for a lot of different things to fix a lot of buildings. Like stuff here can be getting fixed. Stuff over here, they just like, hey, I need this, and this. So that's what we're doing. We're trying to get this island back up to snuff because this island went through a tropical storm. So we're trying to fix and repair everything to help the state get back on its feet. So our job as the player is we're taking the contracts that are up here. These are the contracts. And as you can see, there's a lot of them. This is a new map, so, and then you've got these contracts, all of these. We're working on Broken Route right now because I just started this level. It's a new map. We're working on Broken Route. We're trying to get the infrastructure repaired before we do, like, tasks. Now, tasks are, as you're going through this map fixing infrastructures, there's tasks that the community people want you to do. And those are here. You see? Right here. And you can say, okay, and accept them. But once we get the infrastructure fixed, then we'll work on tasks. It'll make your life easier doing that. So that is what's going on. That is the rundown. And if you're confused at what infrastructure is bridges, electricity, fuels, fuel supply, stuff like that, gas lines, gas mains. That's infrastructure. You want to get the infrastructure done before you worry about the tasks. That was close. That was very close. Where is our road out? Okay, so we are going. Okay, good. Oh my God! Come on. Ew. Now you see the importance of the infrastructure being repaired. This is what we're doing here. Okay, city, is it city? Yeah, you're gonna have to go here. Oh, there is a shortcut here. Cool. So we're gonna go this way. Go in there. Okay, we've got this stage fueled and ready to do the second part after we repair the bridge for Broken Root. We need to go and collect 2 planks. So that's what we're going to go do now, which means I need to use another truck. We've got this ready for after the bridge is repaired. So we no longer have to worry about messing with this truck at this moment. Okay, what do we got here? A Mercer. Which Mercer is it? Okay. quick way would be to go this way. Yeah, so we're gonna go here, cross. We're gonna go up. Uh, go up and then go this way. It's a very long trip. Not gonna lie, it really is a long trip. So I hope you're ready. It's gonna be a long trip. Gotta go back and forth twice. Down the same route. It is not. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna drive through a lot of cabbage. Gotta get a good run going. believe the Doberman just got kicked out of his mom's bedroom. It did something wrong with the white irritator. Jumped on him. Very affectionate dog. Give him attention 24/7, gets jealous. This is a boy. Maybe someone's get some fuel. It's sweet. Didn't even think about refueling with my other truck that was there. Didn't even cross my mind. Because I have a fuel thing. But now here to refuel. I got it. Forgot I had that on my trailer. I have a fuel tank on my trailer I forgot about. Oh, that's awesome. It worked. Okay, let's go, big boy. Let's go. Okay, we got two options. We could take the hard road, going this way, back across and up this hill. You can see it's all river there. Or I could take and go forward and go this way, hit to a road, and drive forever. See what I'm saying? To get all the way over here. See, there's two issues with this. It's going to be longer if I go this way, but this way is also going to be harder, more challenging, but shorter. So, I'll go ahead and throw in a comment. Which way should I go? Should I do the hard way or the long way? Help a guy out. Let's give a little dissipation going on with that. Okay. Again, we go this way, we can use a road. We go this way, it's a hard way but shorter. Which one? Long road or the hard road? Go ahead and type it in chat. Just let me know. Let me know. This is a decision-making time. I'm gonna roll with the hard road. We'll take hard road. I think a good thing that we have going on at this point is we have the river pushing us. Use that high range. Come on, big boy. Give me that torque. Gotta get up the hill. Whew. Man, that was annoying. There we go. See, I have that one that I use when I do resupply. But as you can see, I don't use it very often. Okay, let's get everything set up again. There we go. Where do I want to put a depot? You know what? Let's put a depot over here. Just a hair too early. Just a hair too early. Yeah, that's it. Operational error. Got a little close. I was trying to get closer to this side because I want to back down in there and turn around. Nice. Excuse me. Okay, where is the room? There we go. Now we're taking this and we're going to drive across our newly built bridge, go around this. Or actually, no, we're not. We're going to go back this way. We're going to cross this bridge and we're going to come down through here and we're going to fix this work site. We got the stuff required to do this. So we have a nice clean road to port. Well, mostly nice clean road to port. This is why I like to use this kind of setup. It's easier in towns to get around. Dude, shut off. Why is it? I don't. I think my controller's starting to go out there. I've been having that problem where I'm trying to when I'm hitting L1 to do changes and you see that right there where I'm turning the diff lock on and off. It doesn't want to do it. It just like the L1 just don't even register anymore. Nice. See, now we got this cleaned up. The port is right there. You see, just a nice straight shot to the port. I mean, it isn't a perfect road, but it's better than having to drive through that. See, and then here's tasks. This was what I wanted to show Courtney. These are tasks. And I think I've already accepted this one. Yeah, see, choosing up antenna, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Multiple tasks, multiple scenarios. All the time in this game. There is no lack of things to do. You will have plenty to do if you play this game. It is time consuming, but it's alright. I mean, this isn't a game about rushing to get it all done. I have friends that play this. JJ Gaming, he does. On PC. He's a buddy of mine. We play this together. We got a few other people that I usually do with Cowboy. You know, such. But I have this set to where I could do multiple players in it, but usually run solo. The reason being is it's more relaxing because when you have so many people talking over each other when you're trying to get stuff done, it's kind of annoying to the viewer. So it's easier for me to make content this way live for you all to see, you know what I mean, without all the voices, you know. I mean, it's kind of the point of individualism when you're streaming. I want to be able to interact with you, you know what I mean, as a streamer and not in a participation party that, you know, you're not even knowing what's going on because I'm hearing them and you can't. Because I usually don't allow voice when I do stuff with that. Because, you know, streamer privacy, you know. They might want to say, you know, crazy shit, and I don't want it. You know, and it's their right to talk the way they want, but you never know. I mean, I'm one of them guys, too. The first word will come out of my mouth once or twice when I get irritated with this game. But the main hub of the game seems to be right here. I don't know why they didn't just put the garage in this town. Because everything is central from this location. I mean, honestly, this is where I would have put the garage, right here. Okay. Task time. Go over here. Wasn't this the one where I just completed the bridge? We're going to check. Yeah. Thank you very much. Where's the green grass? It's green. The generator. Water. 687. Gives warehouse access. We're on it. Generator and water. Okay. Generator is here. No, the water source is here. Is the generator here? Oh, there's a spot I could have cleared out right there. I mean, honestly, how are you hearing the phone ringing in that fucking building? I just got to say that, it's like, really? Really? This is where we're going with this? Okay, so we need to switch and look over at the other map and find out what vehicle we'll need to get the job done here. This is where the Jenny is. Right here. I have the ALG over there. Will the ALG tow it, though? And this is where I got to drop the water off. So, okay. We have this bad boy here. That looks like a pump house we're going to have to work on. So, can we get to... I mean, look at that. That's like way deep in the bush, man. So is that. We got to find... This is all off-road craziness. So, I think we can cross here. Let's go down, cross. Looks like we can come up this way. Positive I can climb my way over this with that truck. Go up. Go this way. Into there. Okay, so it's going to be a very long trip. This is going to be a very long mission, but it is worth it because we're going to be doing a lot of work over here. And we're going to need a warehouse that's got stuff unlocked for us to be able to start, opening these roads. We got to be able to get these work sites done, and to do that, we're going to need a warehouse. Okay, so I need to take a quick potty break, so I will see you all. Just everybody, get a beverage, go do a potty break while I'm doing mine, and I will see you all back here. And let's say 8 minutes. here. Now time for my potty break. standing. Looks like I'm just in time. Okay, yeah. Open my beverage because it's a bad bridge. It's opening. Okay, map this out real quick. This is about right way. Up here to get the generator. A little confusing back through here, so you gotta work with me here. It's a lot to try to trip out. Trip plans are time consuming. Yeah, and it's very touchy. The reticle is so fast with this tiny little road. Get here. I have a feeling we're just going to climb up over here by this way, go around until we can get our warehouse unlocked to start unblocking the road. Here. It looks like there's a way. No, we cannot drive over that. Okay. I was like, well, maybe we could shortcut over that hill. No, it is a sheer cliff. So yeah, you know. That would be bad. Definitely bad. Here. Go over here. Right here. 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 Like I said, trip planning, dude. That way I ain't got to sit there and keep clicking on the map for a very long trip. I don't know this side of the map very well yet. But after a few runs of having to go through here, I'll have her pretty well down pat and know what to do as far as getting to the getting's good. Because like I said, I just started this map. I'm on like mission 2 or 3 that I've started, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Sometimes you need to do this, know where you gotta go. And it's a lot easier for everyone involved if you do. Okay, there we go. Now we got trip planned. We're going to turn it to daylight so you all can see. We're going to go. One thing I'm hoping is that this truck will be able to haul the generator. Or this is going to be a very long trip for nothing. Didn't really think on that one too, you know what I mean? Just wasn't now I like this truck because this truck, I put a lift kit on it and tractor tires. So I mean, when you're dealing with back roads like this here, this is a truck that you want to use. You know, big tires and a lift kit wins every time. Oh, that's so close to snorkel. Did you see that? That was so close, and now that's what I'm saying. You see what I mean? What the hell? Look at that snorkel. Oh boy, sounding like Morty right now. Oh. Okay. Right, it's there. Just kidding. Seriously. You can't kick this up a little bit. This guy's just a touch bastard. Not by much. Just a little bit. He's gonna go mad crazy fast through here because, I mean, it's very unstable terrain. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, we got it. Erase the ones. Like, this thing has 305,000 port, which is about the same as the best motor you can use on the F750. So people that are wondering, they're like, well, what's 359,000 for? Well, it's your gearing. Lower the gear, the faster your car will go, the higher the gear, the more torque you'll have. Yeah, see, while we're here, we can look and see what this needs. To service spare parts, which is in the other map. But if we do this mission, it'll open a warehouse, which should give us those parts on this side. See, now we just climb this hill. There we go. Yeah, this is some out in the backwoods beautiful map. It is. It is a beautiful map, no doubt about it. Beautiful. The game is Snowrunner, but yeah, it's got mud in it. I understand that it's confusing that it's called Snowrunner and I'm in a tropical island driving. But yes, it's basically it. Yeah, it's. Well, I mean, what do you call it? You know what I mean? The game is Snowrunner. So, I mean, there is snow in some of the maps. But everybody was just like, hey, why don't we kick it back to the old days? That's what they did, man. They're putting in, mud holes and making it fun again. It's basically Mud Runner 2.0, mixed with a little bit of all elements: flooding, rain, hurricanes. Kind of fun. Like, I mean, nobody could deny SnowRunner being snow when you drive in a mirror, because it's all snow, and not just any type of snow. It's just a godly deep snow. Yes, Mud Runner was the original Spin Tires game, and then this came out second, and then Expeditions. They're working on one where you're driving a tractor trailer combo down through South America. I think it's King of the Road or something like that they're working on right now. I don't know when that's being released. It said it was supposed to be either this year or 2027. But yeah, they are working on that right now. That's their next golden child, evidently. I guess you're driving through like natural disasters, tornadoes, hurricanes, stuff like that to make it challenging. Basically, it's supposed to be like from the East Coast, Port of Miami, all the way over to the West Coast, Texas to the Fontana, California area, which is usually where most the industrial zones are, for deliveries. Is when you're taking, and going that route. The only reason I know that is because I used to drive that. I drove rig for quite a while. So, yeah, it is. It is. It gets relaxing until I start swearing. I get stuck, and then I'm all like, press and trestle, press and wrestle. I'm only human, man. I get frustrated just like everybody else. That's why I love streaming, because people, like, they want to see the crash out too, But I mean, I'm gonna make mistakes, dude. It's a game. You can't be perfect at everything you do. Just having fun with it. It's like, I think one of my favorite things is when I get like the critics that come in and they're all like, "You're using a modded truck," and I'm like, "Yeah, it literally is exactly what everybody asked for to be put in this game." I was like, this truck right here, I was like literally saying this truck needed a lift kit and big tires and maybe a little more torque, and this thing would be just fine. They did all that and then put a bigger gas tank on it, which actually goes relative with what it's carrying in fuel capacity, because each of those tanks is about, 60 gallons, 60, 70 gallons. I played Dirt Rally. I've never played it. Sounds like it'd be fun. Maybe I have and just don't remember. I think I might have. I don't know. So it's one of them games that you know what I mean? That's one of them things you don't know. I have to look. It might have been one I grabbed and just never, never played again. I do that a lot, you know. The ADD is strong in this guy. Okay, so. Oh, man, this is going to be a long trip back. Yeah, we got to go all the way to here. So. I could go this way. But doing this right here looks like it's really annoying to me. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of straightaway though, right there. I mean, I think we could do it. I think we're gonna flip around, and we just gotta go driving through all these S curves. That's where it's gonna be annoying. Yeah, we'll flip it around. We're gonna flip it around. Get you. There we go. Yeah, we gotta tow this generator clear over to the mother world, dude. I'm telling you, look at this. We're completely over here, and we gotta go completely over here. And you see the nightmare that is what they want you to do. So let's trip plan. Get get. What are you doing? You're right here. Okay, this game seems to hate me. Oh, the game is fun, definitely. If you're playing with friends, it's fun too. But if you're streaming, it's I think it's more fun when you're streaming it solo because you get to talk with people and relax. You know what I mean? It's not all everybody stressing out on each other, going, "Hey man, let's do this first," you know. I'm not really down with that shit. Oh, wait a minute. I think I found an even better route. It's a little more challenging, but I think I found a quicker route. Might even be able to drive right up that hill, but we're just gonna say we're gonna go this way. It looks like as if we could just drive straight down. Yeah, and we ain't even got to mess with all this drama. Cool. That works. Mm-hmm. 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 Definitely better. I don't see anything blocking the road here. That's good. That's probably one of them jobs where I'm going to have to deliver a pipeline supplies to for infrastructure. The contract, most assuredly. Perfect. You can see this truck is hauling a lot of weight. So it is it's feeling the burn, man. It is not going quick. I hope we can make it up hills with this thing. If not, we're gonna be winching a lot. You see, you can put a motor in this. This is a mod truck, but you can put a motor in it that's just disgustingly OP. But I didn't. I just put the one that like literally goes in an F750 in it. So it's got good torque. It just isn't going to go super fast. So, you know, it's all about patience. It's not meant to go super fast, be super strong. It's meant to just have a lift kit, you know, so I can get through deep stuff and mud. And as you've seen, that river that we drove through on the way here took it all the way to Snorkel, and that's like 8 feet. Like from the bottom of the tire to the top of that snorkel, I did the math on it. It's 8 feet in human inches. It's like it's 8 feet. The bottom of the tire to the where the water would get into the snorkel. So imagine that you're driving through 8 feet of water. I play some GTA. I mean, I've got over like, I think in my library I have like 500 games. I play whatever I feel like at the moment, really. You know, I mean, Assassin's Creed, you know, Red Dead. I got a lot of stuff that, you know, I'm willing to play. So it's, you got to be careful here. We don't want to roll. Here we go. Easy, tiger. Easy. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I couldn't even list off all the games I've got. I've got Ace Combat. I've got just Minecraft. All these other games. Just so many things. Ark. Rust. I mean, it's whatever suits my fancy at the moment. Like, I've got Conan downloaded right now. Not the new one, the old one. And I've been playing that just for fun, you know, building and stuff because it's a fun game. And I do that offline. And sometimes I do it online. It's all what I feel like doing, really. This game is a really good streamer game, you know. I mean, for talking to people and getting to know the people that are, you know, watching you, this is the perfect kind of game because it's quiet. You know, it isn't quick. It's relaxing. You get to see beautiful stuff, you know, and it gives me the opportunity to talk with you all. You are a sim racer. I do enjoy racing games. Yes, I do. I got Forza. Oh, yes, I do. I do that. I enjoy some racing games. I do enjoy racing games. I used to be addicted to RPGs and you know, and stuff like that with Final Fantasies. I have those, and it like I said, I'm a man of many hats when it comes to gaming. I don't like to try to narrow myself to just, you know, one particular genre, you know. I mean, the whole thing about games is it's a game. You know, not everybody's going to be super great at each game and at each genre. It's just the challenge of playing it and enjoying it, you know. It's like Battlefield 4. One of my favorite games is Battlefield. And Modern Warfare. Tried that, was not impressed, dude. I was like, oh my god, I wanted something more challenging, you know what I mean? And that's what I did. Battlefield, I think, is a lot more challenging than what Modern Warfare ever would be when you play campaign. And Even online, it's like it's all pay to win now. It's kind of disgusting. That's kind of why I like these games right here. You can't pay to win on this. There is no pay to win. You can pay to get downloadable trucks, but guess what? You're you're not, paying to win on it. It's impossible. A wet story. Yeah, that sounds sus. I'm just gonna keep driving. A wet story. Just brother, you. So I mean, I pre-ordered GTA 6. I got that one, and I mean, everybody's all been on the fence about it, saying it's going to be too woke, too this, too that. And I mean, I understand what they're saying because since 2013, Rockstar, the writing team is literally a bunch of women, which isn't bad. You know what I mean? But how can you give a good male? You know what I mean? They need to diversify it with males and females. You know what I mean? You can't just expect females to, be able to write a good male character. It can't happen. They have to talk to men. You know what I mean? In order to get that. So why not just have men on the writing block? Because like the DLCs for GTA 5, that there showed you what their imagination was like. They brought in gay people making acid and screaming fucking badonkadonk, dude. I mean, did you honestly think that I was gonna want to play that? No, because it was annoying. All you hear is some fucking overweight, fat, fucking woke dude screaming about badonkadonks, whatever the fuck that is. Is it an ass or something? Somebody told me it's an ass. But it's like, dude, motherfucker, you don't see people like that walking around just screaming badonkadonk, dude. It's like, are you for fucking real? You just totally gave up on writing good characters. It was like Trevor, Michael, Franklin, great characters. Lamar, great character. They had substance. They had variety of their characters. Each one of them was their own entity of something. You know? It was fucking weird when they brought all these badonka screamers in, and I was just like, what the hell is going on? It was like, what the hell is going on? That's what you're saying. Okay, we got this here. And I'm just hoping that GTA 6 isn't the same. I hope they learn their lesson from, the social platforms, with people going, hey, look, I don't want an inclusive bad guy. I don't want a bad guy. It's like, listen, we can all work together to get this done. No, that's not a bad guy. A bad guy is like Trevor. He's like, I can do this shit on my own, and if you don't like it, I'll fucking kill you. That is a bad guy. It's like, I mean, he was a psycho. He was the most utterly psychotic person I've ever seen in a video game, and I loved him. Because he was so psychotic. He literally personifies what a real criminal bad guy is. I mean, he will do anything to get the job done, and he don't care. That is a villain. Screaming badonkadonk while making acid is not a villain. That's just a woke hippie fucking freak that has fucking got nose rings and lost their fucking mind. They're not a villain. They're fucking high on their own product. Okay, we need to figure this out. 687 water. So we're going to go back over to the other map. I have a few vehicles that might be perfect for that. We're going to look. The 230. I really want to use that more. I really would. Let me take a look at this. I might detach and actually put that there. I think I sold the other long thing. Do I want to take that where the trucks are? I might have to drive this back to the depot so I can use this to try to haul water. Because I haven't used this much. And I do kind of want to use it. How far away are we? Let's cut across. Yeah, that is quite far. No, we're going to detach. We're going to detach. We'll leave the trailer here. This is the new truck for this map. One of two, should I say. This is the bigger one. It's another Mercer, but it's for some weird reason it says this is a smaller Mercer, but it runs pretty good. I mean, not gonna lie, it does pretty good. I'm trying to see if we have a water tank here. We do. How many liters? That ain't gonna cut the mustard. Absolutely not. That's a bummer. But you know what? Who cares? Let's jump out here. Well, that was all for nothing. Get this out of the way. Well, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate anybody that comes in. It's fun to entertain y'all. Have a good one, Frosty. Sleep well. Or go back to work, whatever it was you were doing. Let's see here. We could use that, but man, that'd be really tight to drive using the dairy special. That is a fuel hog. I'd use that Tega, but it is a disaster as a fucking truck. It has zero fuel economy. It's a great truck. It's got good power. Just sucks on the fuel. Which is like, and again, this is where I was saying that modders actually make the truck more realistic because that tank right there is an 80-gallon tank. Each one of those is like an 80 or 100-gallon tank. So you would have 200 gallons of fuel. Now watch this. Them are massive tanks. And them look like even like 150s. So you'd be at like 300 gallons of fuel. And yeah, it's showing 88 gallons. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way that's 88 gallons, dude. Them are way bigger than 80 gallons a pop. Them are like what you would see on a regular rig, and them are usually 150 gallons. So I'm not buying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not buying it at all. So even if they were a half keg, that would still be 75 gallons a pop. So you would, in theory, you're at 150 gallons combined on this truck. It would be 150 gallons of fuel. Because them look like a 75 pot. They're called keg cans. It looks like a keg can. So yeah, it's about probably 75 gallons per. And they're saying you have 88. It's like, no way. One of those is almost to 88. But this would haul water good, but like I said, literally just at idle, it's 1.3 gallons a minute. It's ridiculous, dude. There's no fucking way a truck is consuming that much. There's no way. See, this is the one I was thinking of taking, but again, it's so long. It's just so long. Okay, we need to see how much the water tank add-on is on this. Water 582. Dude, I'm not making 2 runs. It's just not happening. I refuse to do that. That is the what we gotta do. We gotta literally pick up water here and drive it clear the frick up to there. And I mean, where we're picking up water is way, way out of the way, and then drive way up to the gate that we got to go all the way across the map to the top of it. It's like, no, there's no way I'm making 2 trips. It's not happening. Ain't crappening. So we got to find another one. Got to find another truck. I mean, this is a good rig. I'm not going to deny it. A lot of people hate it and say it's tippy. But if you know how to drive this thing, it's actually a really good rig. Really good rig. And I used to drive these in the military, so them and tanks. Played around with helicopters a little bit. Dozers, cranes. So, I mean, basically anything with wheels, tracks, and some aviation and crane I repaired and used. I wonder if we can get a tank on that turd, but man, that's so low it hangs up on stuff. This one does, the Sluter. I don't, yeah, you know. We're gonna go on this side and take a look, see what we got here. We might be able to use that over there. It's a little long. We might be able to use that one. But this one here can drive over some serious stuff. That one's a little tipsy. I just don't want to have to take I really don't. Okay, so if I take the big one, what do we got? We got to have something that can handle the fuel economy here. So let's check out this one. Like, why wouldn't? Oh, I was about to say, why wouldn't they give you 740? There we go. That's the winner. That is the winner. Okay. We need to. That gives a better fuel consumption. I have a feeling we're going to need this power. And with these tires that are on it, you see that? That is a decent triangle stability right there. It's not going to make it that crazy with the top heavy. And if we do that, it is almost perfect. But I'm worried about bottoming out. If we do this, it might bottom out. And that is a problem. Joker curtain. Do I have any curtain? No. Accessories. Man, should I put this on there so I don't have to drive a freaking fuel truck? You know what? We're gonna, just to be safe. Something tells me this is gonna be a very long drive with this truck. I don't think this thing is very good on gas. And it's already gonna be a hell of a long drive. Okay, we gotta go pick up water. I think water's clear up here. Somewhere. Where was it? Oh, right here. Yeah, so pull out, I go this way. It's a broken bridge. But I wonder if I can... There's only one way to know. We're going to try it. I'm going to try driving out of here and go this way and try to cross here. I think this thing might be float up and do a wheelie across the water where it stays, the cab stays above water with floating. The only way to know is to go. Yeah, we're using 3 gallons of gas a minute, 5 gallons of gas a minute. That's 2 gallons a minute right there in high range. On straightaways. When you hit hills, it's probably 3.5. Yeah, look at how much gas has been used up already. That's good. You can still see the fucking garage, and it's already burned through almost a quarter tank of gas. Like I said, this is where Jimmer, this is where I shine. A lot of people are like, well, I wouldn't. And Jimmer's like, You all can say, okay, here's the way of water. Listen, the water levels are up at the rain. Real problem. Pontoon crossing. Have enough supplies. Everything that is required. The way of the water. Details. We need 3 wooden planks. What sucks is I have 2 40 over here, so I'd have to drive all the way back to the sawmill just to grab one. Damn it! I knew I should have grabbed more. I knew I should have grabbed more. But that's okay. Now we know what's going on here. So that is going to have to be a quick little dirty mission too. It might even have to be done before we can even cross this. But like I said, because this, a thinker, Jimmer likes to do things his own way. He likes to make his own roads. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, it's okay to think outside the box. Look at that. Look at that. Boy, that snorkel was right there. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes Jimmer likes to make his own roads. Like I said, big tires, big trucks make all the difference in this game. People can argue with me until the fucking sun comes up about it, but it's the reality of it. Okay, let's see here. I need to keep going to the right. Well, I wanted to see if it was plausible. It's not plausible. We were using the other truck that had the 50-inch tires on it. Yeah. This one, they know. You see, this is why I was glad that I got this. See, right here, watch this. This is why I'm glad that I added that thing to it. See? Because we would have had 4, that would have been like, I wouldn't say 4, I would say like 2 hours of extra crap to try to open that up, get that pontoon done, and then this, it would have been 2 hours just to drive from the garage to there. It's like, so. Like I said, I don't mind playing this game, but when it takes it, like the first mission that I did to unlock the first bridge took 7 hours. 7 hours of opening road and going off road just to get to the point where I could unlock the stuff to build the bridge. 7 hours. It was insane. I told myself I was not doing that again. Like, we're going to get all these things done. Look, another task. He's under the Mexican sky, huh? This applies to the towers. No, because I'm trying to get 687 gallons of water to a food supply for people. I'm more worried about that. Hungry people need food. There we go. No, there should be. I think, you know what? Hey, I think I just unlocked a shortcut to the sawmill that would be a little quicker too. Once we get this pontoon done, we run through here. That'd be a lot quicker to go through here to get to the sawmill than all of this drama. Okay, so just gonna drive through here. Oh, look, another pontoon bridge that needs built. Yay! Yippee, fun skippy! Yeah, this looks like it's just a natural disaster back in here for this truck. So we're gonna back around and go back through on the main drag. Walker, go straight this way. Yeah, there's no way we can cross. Yeah, I was like, yeah, maybe we can cross here. I can make my way over. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. There is no crossing point. Okay, we've got to go a little further upriver or we're not going to make this. Because we're going against the current. So that means I've got to try to do some fancy stuff. This is why you watch me, people. Because I do things nobody thinks of doing. We drive over this for fun. Drive over this for fun. Excellent. Look at all that fuel we used. Got a very long trip, and this is the easy side, so we're going quick here. But once we hit that other side, man, it is gonna be fucking fun. It's gonna be so bad. Why is it saying that I have no water? Is anybody as confused as I am? Okay, it did have water. So it lied to me. That's okay. Get to have fun going back to get more water. Hell with it. I'm mad about that, but at the same time, that's what you get, you know? But now you'll see how far we traveled just to get water, and it wasn't far at all. And we were down 40 gallons of water. And it was a straight shot there, a straight shot back. See, now that we know how to get there, we're going to try to do it quicker. Because a lot of this was probably burnt up with me trying to figure out how I was going to get there. You know what I mean? Idle and decide. Now we're gonna go through it again and do it the quick way. Because like I said, I mean, this isn't too hard. You know what I mean? I mean, even though I made that mistake, you see what I mean? It's like, that's a quarter tank of gas just to get to the water. See, this is like a low reverse, and this is a high reverse. Put on the dip lock. Yeah, see, even if we were going it quicker, it was so much quicker this time. It's still 50 gallons of gas, dude. That's insane. I mean, look at that. Look at me go, dude. I'm just high range hammer daddying it all the way through this thing. And it's, look at that. It's still a half a tank of fucking gas. It's insane. In that short of a distance. 50 gallons of gas. That is fucking ridiculous. And a truck that has absolutely nothing there, it's like, and those tanks, again, like I said, there's no fucking way, dude. Six gallons of gas on a straightaway, on a downhill. Are you fucking serious, dude? Ain't no truck that shitty on fuel. Ain't no truck out there gonna use 6 gallons of fuel a minute. Try going here. We're gonna drive straight, come around, go up straight that way. Okay, no, we're not. We're gonna go across the bridge, go through here, cross here. Drive up this way, probably. But I'm not really seeing a road that looks like it goes that way. It might be this one. We won't know. We have to open it up anyway. So, what I'm hoping is that's a faster route. I think if I go this way, I have a better chance of hitting that with a better straight on than going this way. Yeah, I think, oh, you know what? We'll go this way. Fuck it. We're already on it. Okay, the terrain is working with me. Good, 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 good. That saves a lot of hassle right there. Okay. Shit. Went the wrong way. Oopsies. Well, you know what? We have a nice place to turn around. Right here. Mistakes were made, but they can be rectified in this area right here. Had to do a little bit of Austin Powers. Perfect. Now, problem solved. Went the wrong way. This is why trip planning is crucial. You know? Might screw up. You should actually drive. Okay, there is no other road there, so I do need to back up. I need to back up and then go this way. That's what I was hoping there was a way through this way. I mean, it kind of looks like I might be able to finagle my way through here. And that's a no because there's a giant cliff right there. So there's only one or two solutions here. I can back up. Like I said, this is trial and error, dude. This is on open map. You don't know. It takes time. Yeah, we are doing some serious off-road. The hell trailer is this? Like a desalinizer. I told you this is going to be a very long mission. People didn't believe me. Very, very long mission. I knew right when I seen it that it was going to be a pain in the butt. But it's got to be done. So get that warehouse. Is it closer? Oh my lord, it is. Yes. See, that is so much better than driving from here all the way through this shit to get here. Yes, it is right here, dude. It is right here. Look, guys. Bam. Right over here. So much better. I don't need concrete slabs. I have Ultimate Kenworth Edition. Maybe you all need them, but I don't. Okay, well, we gotta go this way anyway, so fuck it. We're good to go. Now, I can go this way. But we already know that we can get there that way. All the beautiful banana trees. I have banana trees in my yard. I have 6 of them right now. Pinned them out from last year. I had 20 last year. This year I have 6. Warehouse. Warehouse? Warehouse. That is where the warehouse is. That is why I wanted to off-road. Wanted to know where the warehouse is, and now we know. The warehouse is out here. And would you look at that, a fucking water tank just sitting there. Disgusting. Cellulose. See, look at that right there. And I bet you that holds about 687 gallons. So the warehouse is back there. And there's like a 700-gallon water tank right there that was on this side. Didn't know until you got in here. You see what I'm saying? I drove a different way. I came in and went into a dark area on the other side, and I came out here and drove this way. And there's a warehouse, and there's like a 600, that's probably 600 or 700-gallon water tank that can be pulled behind a truck right there. Which is cool, because now that I know that, we should be able to get a water source over here, hopefully. I mean, that's not a guarantee. It's just, you know, I'm hoping. But as you can see, we have a ziggy-zaggedy to go through here, and I want to unlock this area because we already know this is just going to go straight around to here. It's just basically going to probably pull this maneuver and go there. There's usually good stuff hidden that you wouldn't think is valuable. What's that? It's an plantation. But condoms. Those sold. Why am I even trying to drive down this way? I could literally just drive straight down that. From the looks of it, right here. I can just drive straight down. Right here. Yeah, see? All that drama just like gone. that is beautiful. Yeah, see, we got to get this, get a beauty shot here. Yeah, yeah, that's we got to get that. Time of day. Oh yeah, look at that. That is aces right there, dude. Let's pull forward a little. I can get a little bit. Yeah, that looks cool. That looks very cool. I like to use those as a thumbnail. Dude, that is cool. Short logs. Caught in the tide. Ooh, a fleet side. Oh yeah, that's definitely. There we go. We're just, oh, at least we got it out of the way. You know what? We're not gonna do that. We're gonna get it out of there. There we go. Okay, we're going to keep going straight. We're going to drop this truck off here. And we're going to go through here. There we go. And see, we got a fresh set of repairs on us. Yeah. Now we're going to go back over here, cruising the boulevard of broken dreams. You can go up this way and try to turn, but that does not look fun. So we're going to, again, go back down through here, and then we're going to swing around this way. Or I could just see if I can drive right straight up through here. One way or the other, it's kind of, you know, a scenario. You don't have to drive through ravines if you don't wanna. See, now I can just whoop right up through there if I want, or come around and go this way. I'm just trying to get a good turn radius. So, see, we can back up here. See, we got front wheels up. Now we just bam. Yeah, see? Oh, heart of broken dreams. Okay, I did have to go that way. I was hoping I didn't because this looks like a real pain in the butt. But we do have to go that way. So let's do this here if we can. That is exactly what I was worried about right there. Perfect. Yes. I'm not about to try drive through that. Look at that. That would have been a nightmare. And there was contemplation. I cannot believe I got here in this truck, dude. It was just it's fucking insane. But it was one trip, dude. One trip. Like I wanted. Now, is there a water source here? Because they need me to drop water again. Well, it don't really matter. Yeah, we're gonna recover it. We're gonna recover this because we don't need it here no more. I could put a fuel tank on it and use it as a mobile gas station, maybe. Excuse me. That's a 700-liter fuel tank, dude. That's a pretty tight tank, man. That's nice. I want to see if I can put that on along with the fuel tank. Will it let you? No, it won't. Okay. I'm honestly thinking of using this as a gas station. Like, not even joking. Because that is a lot of fuel right there. But driving this all the way up into that area again is just, I'm not ready for it right now. But we are going to, yes, it is going to be done, just not right now. There we go. It's saying there's already 740 in it. Yeah, it is full. Cool. Usually you gotta fill them. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna, excuse me. We're gonna backtrack, take the truck over to service, get service, hook up to that, and we will take the Fleet Star back to where it goes. Because I mean, we're not that far from it. Might as well. Fuck it. Don't care. Well, yeah, you maggoty. So here is a fertilizer. We now have fertilizer, which is good. Nice. And that's where we're going to call her good for the night. We will start on this mission tomorrow morning and drop this. Well, it's a task, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be a hard one. We just be able to tug it real quick. We'll hook up, we'll turn around, go through this way. Yeah, there's the login station. It's it is, but it ain't. You know what I say? You know what I'm saying about difficulty? It's mainly going through here. It's going to be a problem. So if we drive through and come out this way, I can cross over. We can just drive through here like this. I might even be able to sneak our way through here and shave off all of this crap here by going through here and then going down. Oh, there's a pipe on the ground there. Yeah, that just screwed that idea. Dang. Okay, what if we go this way? Cruise this way here. And then go through here. I've crossed here before. I went right here and I crossed over. So I know it can be done because that was sitting here in the water right here. So I know we could take the truck that we're using and go through here because I did before and I came up this way. The only thing I'm concerned about is I don't think we'll be able to do it with the truck that we're tugging behind it. The reason being is the pipes. And that big wall, the sky crane right there, yeah. It doesn't scream plausible. So, I mean, we can still go that route. We're just going to have to cross, I'm thinking right here, and going this way. And go up. So that way we can stay on the road. You see what I'm saying? So if we cross here, come up, that's open, we can drive through. Yeah, drive through. Do I even have to cross? Is a question. I could just come down and... Yeah, we don't even have to cross. This is just a shortcut, though. If we go here, it's a shortcut straight across. See? You see the road, the sandbars here. So, I mean, it's doable. It's doable. Going this way also. It just looks a lot less melodramatic than all this crap here. A lot cleaner. You just got to deal with the crossing. I mean, to be honest, I could fire up, probably go this way pretty quickly. But as I said, we're going to do that first thing tomorrow. That's what we're going to do is this mission. Remember to like, subscribe. Check me out. Turn on notifications, man. Turn on them notifications. That way I can tell you when I always give a little message telling you what I'm doing. Yada, yada, yada. So I will see you on the next one. Peace, Jig Grease, I'm out.